Hi there, I'm Laura Noel, a second-generation homeschooler and homeschooling mom of two, and today I am sharing a review and demo of the Smartgames Hide and Goat Seek. A special thank you to Timberdoodle Company for sponsoring this post by providing us a complimentary copy of this game in exchange for our honest review. Hide and Goat Seek is an adorable smart game that is included in the Timberdoodle Preschool curriculum for 2025. It's designed for ages 3 to 7, so like the preschool to second grade range. First, I'm going to share a little bit about the game, and then at this timestamp, I'm going to share a little demo video of our family playing the game. So inside the box, it comes with a little picture book, your challenge booklet, and your game board with all of your pieces and your little goats and wolf. My son just turned 3 years old, and so he's handled and played with the pieces of his older sister's Smartgames before, but we've never actually sat down and tried any challenges, so he's completely new to this. What I really like about this game is that it actually begins at the beginning. So on the very first page of your challenge booklet, it has a very simple game rules. Most smart games have different things that you have to have in place or whatever. This one is very simple. And then there's a bunch of tips for people like me who have little ones who have never played a logic or deduction game before. To play the game, you pick a challenge, so it starts at starter number 1. You take your game board and you set it up with the pieces that are shown on here. You want it to look exactly like the image. And then you're going to solve the puzzle by deciding which of the furniture pieces can go over the goat and hide it. The twist of the game is that all the goats are shaped a little bit differently. You have circles and squares and a triangle and a double-decker one. And of all the different hiding spots, not all the hiding spots fit on all the goats. Some of them are triangles, some of them are squares, some of them are circles, some of them are double-decker. So it really makes kids have to think. There is only one solution for each puzzle, and it's listed on the back side of each of the puzzles. You can see the answer right there. There are 48 challenges in every book. It starts at starter and it goes all the way up to junior and expert and then to master level. This game helps young children's concentration, logic and deduction, shape and color recognition, problem solving, and spatial reasoning skills. The game also comes with a wordless picture book, and Timberdoodle gives a warning that sensitive kiddos might want to have this hidden from them. The game is based on a Brothers Grimm fairy tale from the 1800s, and so while it's not gory per se, the pictures and the story is a little bit dark, and so it might disturb some little ones. So when I pulled out this game for my 3-year-old, the first time we opened it, I didn't even look at the challenges. I just let him take the board and the pieces and just play with it and just talk about it and discover it. We talked about the colors of the goats. We looked and we saw, oh, this one is square and this one is a triangle. And then we discovered that some of the pieces only fit over certain ones. And so he just played with that for a while. And after a couple of minutes, he said, all done. And we put it away until the next day. The next day I brought it out again, and my 9-year-old also wanted to know what it was about. So the 3 of us sat down and I read the rules to them, and then we started to do the challenges. As all parents of 2 or more children know, there was a little bit of fighting, but we persevered through it, and we were able to do some of the starter puzzles and even try one master puzzle, and it was really a lot of fun. Here's some of our demo footage. Okay, so Jameson, you do this one. We're going to put this one right here, and we're going to put the wolf right here. Which piece hides these guys?
No.
Try again. Which piece hides this one? We found it yesterday, remember? No, we don't want to hide the wolf. We want to hide the goats. Which piece hides the goats? The goats that are standing on top of each other.
No.
Which piece hides these goats?
That doesn't work. Doesn't. You have to turn it around.
Okay. Good job. There you go. You got it. We got triangle goat. We we've got circles, and we got this one. Okay.
Now what hides? Money. Oh. Turn it around. High
Good
five.
job.
As hard as you can. Hard as you can. Come on.
All right,
Good.
here we go. Okay, I need a circle. I need a circle. And then we have these guys. And then the goat. And we've got the bed over. Oops, wait. Bed's down here.
Hi.
Gotta look. Okay. Okay. What could hide the circle?
Here's the sparrow. Is that it? Is that it? Good job. High five.
How about we try our hard one? Ooh. How about this one?
Oh,
Let's see.
boy.
I think this uses most of them. Here. This guy over here. And then we've got
Hey,
these
Doc.
guys.
What
That's the
Doc?
wolf. And then she's up here. And he's over here. Okay. We use all but one. We don't use this one, but we use all but one. Okay. Can you find, how are they going to hide? How are they going to hide, Jameson? What do you think? No, leave them there. And then which pieces do you use to hide with them? He doesn't come up. What hides them? Which piece hides the two?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, what hides the triangle?
Back. Back. Out.
No, I don't think so. No, we can't move her. She stays here, okay? Which piece hides the triangle?
There. There. No. There.
Good job. Okay, so now we have these three. We have two circles and a square.
No.
This is a little tricky.
That's good now. No. 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 High.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It is hard. Let's see. Maybe because two can hide under the bed.
High bed. Oops. I said it. Hey. Oops.
Do you think those guys might be under the bed?
I teach you, Mama.
Do you think they might be under the bed? What about that?
That.
Could they go under the bed? And then what about that last circle?
That. High. Dana. Oats.
Oh no. Oh, I think I had it wrong. I think it goes that way. You almost had it. Try it again. No, leave him there and try it again. There you go. Yay. There you got it. You're going to hide the wolf too. Okay. So as you saw in that demo footage, my 3-year-old didn't understand everything that was being asked of him. So by using prompting questions, it would help him to kind of get it. Like, does this piece go here? Does that piece, what piece fits over the two that are standing on top of each other? Where's the triangle piece? All of that prompted him through trial and error to try different things, move things in different places, and eventually find an answer. The more he played, the more he picked it up. And of course, the master level one was way too hard for him to figure out on his own. But if you do the start at the very start, or number one, and you do 1 or 2 challenges a week, most kids will progress through it and kind of figure things out as they go. And though they may need help at the end, they're still going to understand it a lot better. Of course, it's totally okay to help them, to even show them what the answer is and help them understand why that's the answer. And then the next week, have them do the challenge again and see if they can figure it out on their own. So hide and go seek was a hit with my preschooler and with my 9-year-old and myself. It was a very fun way to learn. It is available in the Tipperdoodle preschool kit and also individually. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.